Shout out to the two. Welcome back to the grid, man. We're back with another Fade podcast coming off of week one. Good week of football, I must say so myself. How y'all doing, fellas, man? What's going on?
Man, you know what I'm saying, kid? You know, like I said before, a lot of people doubted us, but it's actually here, man. Week one, you know, my team fortunately won. I don't know about anybody else's team, but my team, you know, we want to know. Kid, your team want to know, right?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is a place full of one and know. This is a place full of one and know.
Yeah, man. You know, we don't got some of the people, you know, because some people, you know, they took L's and everything. You know what I'm saying? But this is the winner's circle right here. This is winners club only. Winners club only.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead, man, kid. Let's get it started, man. Let's just week one. Let's, you know, the season happened. This is the first bit of football we had since the Super Bowl. Ratings were up, man. They were saying that this was the most watched sports event. I think it was the Saints and Bucks game. It was the most watched
sports event since the Super Bowl.
NFL's king, like we try to tell people. But just, you know, recap week one, man. First things first, how did y'all feel about no fans in the stands? Like, did you feel a difference? Like, is it noticeable? Like, how did you feel about that?
Honestly, the only time I noticed it, and I had tweeted it out, I know you had said something about it. The only broadcast you can really feel like there's no fans, at least for the first game, because I guess the Broncos had fans in their stands. But was that Steelers-Giants game? Like, that game was really quiet. Like, I was like, man, they gotta either turn up the fake crowd noise or what. I don't know what it was.
No, we wanted focus.
I mean, that was the only game where I was like, oh, man, you can really tell there's no fans. But, I mean, outside of that, like, honestly, I think with the NFL, you don't, like, even when I was watching football games, I didn't really notice the crowd like that. I mean, you can hear the crowd, but it's not something like, I was like, oh, man, like, there ain't no crowd here. It ain't like how with the NBA is with the bubble, where you can tell, like, oh, man, there's no crowd there. Whereas with the NFL, the product speaks for itself. And that's the only thing I've been focusing on. So I think Fox and NBC, I think they did a good job, you know, putting in that fake crowd noise. You really couldn't tell that there was no fans there unless they showed you the stands. But other than that, I think it's cool with me. I had no issues with it. What about y'all?
It's actually funny because I'm the opposite of you. And with the NBA, I don't necessarily notice a crowd difference unless like a big moment, like when somebody hits a big shot and the crowd isn't as loud. That's when I notice the crowd difference in the NBA. But the NFL, I noticed the crowd difference a lot. It was like you said, the worst was definitely the Giants and the Steelers. But I think with that broadcast, they may have tried to have more in-game sound, like natural sound, and not worry about the fans part too much. Maybe that's what the angle they were going for. Mm-hmm. But I noticed it a lot, especially with the Patriot game and stuff. It was different, you know.
But see, then again, you know what? Y'all was on CBS, right?
Yeah.
I haven't checked that on CBS game, so that could have been it.
I mean, even but I think sometimes too, you also got to look at like where the game was at. So like in New Orleans, for instance, when the Bucks and Saints, it's noticeable because that's usually loud. You know, the Patriots Stadium, it isn't, you know, one of the loudest, but it was noticeable in that. And some of the other NFC games was like loud. The only game I can see, because I've seen basically all of them this week, the only one that you could tell, but they had fans, was the Chiefs. They had about, I think it was like, I forgot, I don't know how much they had, but it felt like it was like 50,000 people in the stands. It can hold up to 80,000, but the Chiefs fans are typically loud and stuff. But with the no fans though, I felt a difference. But like you say, I'm more so about the product itself, so I don't really worry too much about the fans. But I did notice it. I noticed the difference a lot throughout the whole time. Boy, what's your thoughts about the whole no fans for week one?
I personally like it. It makes me focus more on the game. Just hearing the players and everything like that, just a little bit better. I feel like it would be better for play calling. I personally just didn't really focus on the crowd at all when they was there, when they wasn't there. So, hey, all works for me as long as it's football playing.
Yeah, and I think that's where a kid is at too. Is like, you know, you don't really. I mean, if I'm mistaken, kid, you don't really care about the crowd like that. You just focus on the game.
Man,
so
hey,
you know,
I was tweeting this out. Some of these, man, like these elite quarterbacks in these no crowded areas, man, them dudes is going, like, even with us, like Packers, like what they normally do on the road, they do like a silent count. You know, Rodgers, you know, go with the you know, his favorite thing is, you know, get people to jump off sides, and he don't really have that advantage on the road because, you know, you really can't hear a cadence when you at, you know, in a louder arena and stuff like that. But now with them being in places with no crowd, he can do the same stuff he does at home, which is, that's an advantage for some of these teams, man, especially these elite quarterbacks. They're gonna really take advantage of that.
You said Rodgers like doing those cheap plays?
Nah, ain't no cheap plays, brother. Ain't no
sound cheap, but whatever.
That's a skill, cheap. You know. Hey, that's a talent. It's a talent, man.
So-called, they call them free plays. That's what I hear. You know,
I mean, look, and not every quarterback knows to do the free play. I know some quarterbacks that still hand the ball off on the free play. I ain't gonna say no names though.
Stupid.
But yeah, now with the whole no fans thing is good. And we'll see how the whole COVID testing stuff, because it's the first time that these teams face each other. Besides, each other in training camp, it's the first time they face somebody else different. So we'll see how all that works out. But I mean, week 1, man.
We got Diamond Zilla in here. They came through.
Oh, Diamond Zilla came through. Hold on, quick, man. I thought this was the winners club only, man.
All right, fine. I'll leave.
No. You can stay. No. You stay. What's up, Dom, man? How was your week 1? Yeah, man.
Week 1 was terrible, but I enjoyed it. I can say that much. Everything looked good at the beginning, but it came down to a terrible ending.
You know what's crazy? Dom comes off as a basketball guy, but he's really a football guy. Because if you watch his timeline during a football game, it's all kinds of tweets. All of them.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah. Dom may, there's some casuals who just stick to NBA and they don't like tweet and stuff during the NFL or talk about, Dom. He actually did a video after the game too. Be sure y'all check that out as well.
Yes, sir.
But as we were getting to Dom and Zilly, I can chime in. What was your thoughts on the no fans? Like, was it noticeable and stuff? Like, how did y'all feel about that?
Well, for the no fan situation, it's actually pretty impressive to see how some of the talent in the NFL can actually splurge without the crowd. So, it separates the balanced players from the elite. The play call and everything is better adjustments for the offense and defense. So I kind of like the idea. I don't really need the fans in the arena like most of the other people said in the podcast. I mean, it's kind of better for my team to, to adjust to the defense, to the defensive and offensive schemes. Unfortunately to us, we was in Jacksonville and they had some fans in the arena. So it really didn't work out for us, and I couldn't really tell. But for other games that I watched after that game, it was pretty impressive and pretty good to watch. It was just good to have football back to me in general.
Nice. Zilla, man, what was your whole take on this on week 1? What you saw with your Ravens, and then just the no fans in the arenas, the stadiums throughout.
We was back like we never was. Fans, you never. It didn't really cause anything. Offenses are going to go up, I guess you could say that. But you got to keep people at the arenas or stadiums till they get this situation sorted out. So offenses will probably go up till near the end of the year. Certain defenses will be good, but most offenses will just be up and up the whole year. But keep people out the stands and keep everybody safe. Better safe than sorry.
Well, we'll see how that goes. They leaving up to the states and stuff. All I know is the Rams, the owners and stuff of the Rams Charger, they just pissed because they got a $5 billion stadium and ain't no fans in it.
Rams is gonna find a way to get a team of fans in there, dog. Like that's a beautiful arena, man. Like that Rams. I don't know who's better, the Rams or the Raiders.
Arena.
Raiders got a good arena too.
Yeah.
$5 billion just to be empty.
That joint was crazy, but we got the special guest for the week, man. My boy, Iconic Freeze, or if y'all,
what's going on, brother?
Iconic Freeze came through. But if you were OG, you know him as Black Lion Man, but he goes by Iconic Freeze, man. Iconic, bro. How's it been, man?
I've been good, man. Appreciate y'all having me on here, man. I know it's been a minute. Been watching y'all on the new channel.
You got a real Ravens fan in here, man.
Yes, sir.
So yeah,
Ravens fan?
Yeah, it's another one, boy. Boy, look, both of y'all want to know though, man. You don't got nothing to be mad about.
You trying to hear that?
Oh man.
I kind of, man. We wrapping up, just talk about week 1, man. What was your whole thoughts on your team seeing the NFL finally back in? Also, did you notice a difference with no fans in the stands, man?
I definitely noticed a difference. I mean, because, the whole atmosphere wasn't the same, you know what I mean? That probably influenced, a lot of quarterbacks, as far as when they had going against, like, the opposing teams. Thought the Ravens played really, really well. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. It feels good to be a Ravens fan right now. And, I know it's kind of easy to say that when the team's looking good, but it does feel good. And this is really good to have football back. Wasn't sure, it was going to come back because things was getting a little hairy.
Wasn't sure.
Nah, brother. Nah,
sir. When you do that, we will not doubt Roger Goodell on this show. That's what we will not do.
But long all them boys stay safe, man. It's all good with me, man. Happy football is back.
Yeah, man. The king is back, man. But moving on, man, to the next topic, man. We're gonna talk about a couple news that happened last week with contracts. Alvin Kamara broke off. He got a contract extension, and Dalvin Cook, 2 running backs, got extended. Alvin Kamara's was 5 years, $75 million. Dalvin Cook's, I believe, was 4 years, $63 million, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna let Kid answer this question because his running back is next up to be paid. Which contract extension meant more to you? Was it the Kamara or was it the Dalvin Cook?
Dalvin Cook was to be expected. They go as Dalvin Cook goes. Somebody had the quarterback as the MVP of the team when in fact it's really Dalvin Cook. It depends on how he does. It's really gonna help him out, especially with no Diggs. Dylan can only do so much. He's not that good. So he needs Cook out there on the field.
What you said he would.
Outside of that, Kamara I feel like was overpaid. Kamara was overpaid, which is gonna put some stuff in the bind for us as a Packer. Like I said, I don't know the mindset of Aaron Jones and his agent and stuff like that. I wouldn't blame him if they had this mindset, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. He should be getting. If I was Aaron Jones's agent, he should demand the same contract Alvin Kamara got. Because if you look at the numbers, now Kamara has the Pro Bowls, even though he shouldn't have went to last year's Pro Bowl. That should have been Aaron Jones. He got the Pro Bowls in his favor. I guess to demand that kind of contract, but just based off of production alone, now Aaron Jones, Packers can go about it and say, well, that was just 1 year. We got to see what you do with the second year. They can go about it that way too. So it's gonna be a tricky situation. Hopefully, Aaron Jones is locked in, but we got, David Bakhtiari got to worry about. Kevin King, his contract is up at the end of this season. So it's gonna be really interesting to see how they go about it. As a Packer fan, personally, my priority would be David Bakhtiari and Kevin King. If Aaron Jones does not get paid because of those two getting paid, I would not knock it at all. So it's definitely something that they're going to have to worry about, focus on as the season goes on. But we'll see.
Gotcha, no doubt, man. And iconic, man. I'm gonna swing it over to you, man. Which contract extension meant more, Dalvin Cook or Alvin Kamara?
I would probably say Dalvin Cook. I just feel like he's probably more valuable to the team than Kamara is, because Alvin Kamara is more of like a receiving / slot running back, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Both of them are very talented running backs and definitely deserve their money, especially running backs, because, they have kind of a short shelf life. They got probably a good 4 to 5 years before, the injuries start lingering up and catching up to them. So definitely go with Dalvin Cook on that.
Gotcha, man. Zilla, Alvin Kamara's your guy. Does this sound to me more than Dalvin Cook?
They're about the same. Like, both do they role for the team. Like they both doing their roles and what they're supposed to do. So both got paid. Now it's up to the Packers. Are they going to be run first or are they going to be pass first?
We shall see, man.
How the Packers choose to go. If they still run first like last year,
they can probably look at it as they can just draft a running back.
Well, they already did.
Dylan is not the replacement of Jones. He's not the replacement. He's the replacement for Jamal Williams. Jamal's out of here, in my opinion. Jamal's gone.
Dang.
I like Jamal. Jamal's cool. I love Jamal.
You can't pull running backs out of you like Kansas City does. They just got a second.
Sorry, running backs are a dime a dozen.
Okay. Well, we'll see.
We have the running back whisperer as a coach. The running back whisperer.
Who was your? You had this dude. Then who was before this? Eddie Lacy, right?
The buffet.
Sir, listen.
You had the Chinese buffet.
We did not have Matt LaFleur. We got Matt LaFleur now, man.
Who was the running back before Eddie Lacy?
Sorry,
was James Starks?
We got Matt LaFleur now.
Wasn't it James Starks and Ryan Grant?
Yeah,
before Lacy.
Was it Bubba Franks?
Yeah, it was Ryan Grant. It was he said, who you say Bubba Franks? That was a tight end.
That was a tight
end. Yeah, like I don't even remember your running backs back in the day.
So we had I go back. We had Dorsey Legends, Ma Green, Ryan Grant.
Yeah, Amon Green. That's who.
James Starks.
James Starks helped us win that Super Bowl. Honestly, James Starks. Like I said, those dudes was good. I like those dudes. But we didn't have Matt LaFleur.
I'm talking about good running backs, bro. You had Amon Green.
Oh, man.
Y'all have found like
we gonna have to play it out. I mean, look, we got Aaron Jones in the 5th round. He was out a 4th or 5th round pick. Then we can get another Aaron Jones.
I think you're gonna have to pay him.
Look, really we got Mini Saquon too. Y'all seen the tweet?
Oh Lord. Anyway, moving on. Let's swing it over to Dom, man. Dom, man, what's your take on this whole thing? Because you're running back too, which we'll get into later, but your running back is a free agent too, just like Aaron Jones after this year. So what do you feel about this signing with Alvin Kamara and Dalvin Cook?
Shout out to both of those running backs to begin with. They're both talented, both deserve their money in which the teams that they play for. Which is more valuable? I would go with this Dalvin Cook. Being as though you look at that offense and that scheme, he's probably more predominant and more useful than Alvin Kamara, in my opinion. Drew Brees really does throw the ball more than actually run it. So I would take Dalvin Cook's contract to be more important than Kamara's.
Okay. And we're gonna go over the boy now. Boy, we know how you feel about running backs getting paid. We know your track record, your team's track record. And even you got a running back at the end of the year that's going to get paid. That's going to be a free agent too.
Can you relax? It must feel good to have healthy running backs. It must feel good.
So whoa! I'm not talking about no injuries. I'm not football guys are watching. We're not talking about injuries, man. I just said that you've been through this situation where running backs getting paid and stuff, and you have a running back that's supposed to get paid after this year. So how do you feel about this old Dalvin Cook, Alvin Kamara contract?
I personally feel like, man, Dalvin Cook, he's just such more of a centerpiece, so he deserves to get paid more, or get a contract similar to Alvin's, but. Yeah, Aaron Jones, he do good somewhere else, They not going to
crackling.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. That must be your mic, boy. Go ahead.
Yeah, so trying to, I guess, Dalvin Cook is definitely more important. Aaron Jones, I mean, they do have a person back there that look like Lil Saquon. So I think Aaron Jones might get a second look like, man, we probably could get the same production from this kid other than Aaron Jones. So I'm going to just say Dalvin is more important.
I feel you on that. I'm kind of like with Zilla, though. I think both of them is equally as important. I think the reason why Alvin Kamara got the money was because he's also effective in the passing game. And it's kind of in that situation with Christian McCaffrey, where he is the feature back, but he's also, I would say, probably the second wide receiver on offense outside of Michael Thomas. But both contracts, well deserved, I guess. But we'll see what Alvin Kamara is going to do with the news that broke out today, which we'll get into in a little bit, actually.
That man about to get 100 receptions.
we'll get into that news with the Saints, but I think both running backs deserve the money, man, and glad to get paid. And, that just kind of frees up the running back market in the free agency, kind of puts a mark on it. But moving on, man, we got it's kind of breaking news. I would say it's breaking news from today. 2 wide receivers. One is kind of confirmed. One is more so a rumor. Odell Beckham Jr. seemed like he was getting upset, getting frustrated with this whole Cleveland stuff. They asked him today at the press conference. He said he only cares about 2 things, and that's production and winning. And it seems like he ain't doing none of that in Cleveland. Allen Robinson today, wide receiver for the Bears, who just signed all season. That I just found out, as you hear, kid from Smart. He actually went on social media today, took out Bears in his profile. I think he unfollowed Bears, everything Bears related. He just wiped it off his social media. And it's actually reports that he's already demanded a trade. So I'm gonna go this back over to you, kid, because you have close ties to Allen Robinson that I didn't know about until you told me, man. So what's your take on these 2 wide receivers,
you
man?
ain't know?
I ain't know about Allen Robinson, man. I don't pay attention to NFC stuff like that.
Oh my God, sir!
I mind my business,
sir. When I found out that the man purposely chose Chicago. Now this was before. This will make it even worse. This was before they had, I think this was before they had Khalil Mack. If I'm not mistaken, it had to been that same offseason. It was before they had Khalil Mack. This man purposely chose the Chicago Bears over the Green Bay Packers. Now, he did this to himself. I don't want people talking about, well, look at his quarterbacks. He chose that. He chose Mitch. He didn't choose Blake. But I'm just saying, he could have went from Blake to Aaron Rodgers. I mean, imagine Allen Robinson and Devontae Adams on the field together. That'd have been beautiful. But he hit the Bears, and I highly doubt they trade him to us. So I'm not even gonna gas that up. I'm sure eventually we're going to have to pay close attention to see how this plays out. Because this is random. Like, they played week 1. They had a game. They won. Bears ended up winning that game against the Detroit Lions. And then a couple days later, here we are. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. But, I mean, hey, I don't feel bad for him, man. That's what he signed up for. And I guess he's really upset is because I guess he really wanted Nick Foles to be the quarterback. That's what the streets is telling me.
I don't think it's that. It's more so the contract. That's what I've been.
I mean, it's mainly the contract, but he said I heard he's been frustrated with the quarterback play, and he wanted Nick Foles. That's what
he said he wants the man who beat Tom Brady to throw to him. That's what he said, and he was like, "Why y'all keep giving this man chances? Put Nick Foles in there." But whatever.
You know what's funny though, kid? Because I looked at this. I was like, did he not get the ball out? He had 5 catches for 74 yards week 1.
Hey. You know what it is. You know they shouldn't have won that game.
Numbers. He want AB numbers. Not enough. I need more. I ain't
talking about the win or loss. I'm talking about just him.
Nah, he know what Mitch is. He know what Mitch about. He know what time it is.
Man. So boy, man, what's your whole take on and kid, you got anything to say about Odell before we move on?
Oh, Odell. Oh, I mean, free Odell. I mean, I gotta start the campaign up. I mean, here we are once again. Hashtag Odell to Green Bay 2020.
Shut up. No, it's not going to happen.
I didn't even have the pictures on my phone.
Why are you
I had to go find them. Brought them back.
Oh, Lord. Boy, what's your take on this whole Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham Jr. situation?
Allen Robinson wants more targets. Tell him to come where the gunslingers at, baby. Come to the AFC. Come to the AFC. We're going to treat you right here, man.
Yeah, get him out of there. Get him out of the NFC North. You're right. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
You scared? Scared?
Of course he's scared.
I'm not scared of no Bears. Just get him out the North.
Come to the AFC. AFC, we will take care of you over here. We'll make sure you get what you want, you get your money, and you get your targets.
Get your money?
Personally, I don't really care what Odell go because there's always a problem. Yeah, nobody cares. Tell him to go to Green Bay. They'll end up losing anyway.
Come to Green Bay, Odell.
Yep, go to Green Bay and lose. And so we can stop giving this man excuses. Just like another quarterback in Green Bay.
Bro.
Another person in Green Bay. Always an excuse.
What are you talking about, sir? What's up, bro? You got something to say?
Nothing, man.
What you saying? Stop beating around the bush and say it.
Coward.
I ain't got nothing to say, sir.
Yeah, all right.
No excuses, all I got to say.
Real quick, let me say with the whole Odell situation. I said this earlier. I said I think Odell's in that, and it's crazy because he's like young in his career, but it seems like he in that Randy Moss Raiders phase right now, where he traded to a terrible team, terrible organization.
Odell's actually trying. He didn't quit on the Raiders. And
he just mad. Sir, relax.
You can stop the bashing of Randy Moss, sir.
I'm just being real. He's a quitter. Randy Moss is a quitter. He quit on multiple teams.
The second greatest receiver of all time. Anyway, he's in that phase with the Raiders and everything. And like I said, he got traded there. And honestly, besides the whole kicking that fiasco in New York, what else has he done? I mean, I think he had that one off the field incident with the girl and the pizza and all that stuff in Amsterdam, whatever. But allegedly. But besides that, what has he done necessarily on the field or off the field to cause that? Maybe something happened in the locker room and stuff. But I think he's just fed up. I mean, and again, he has this label on him, and he's probably trying to get that label off him. And he's like, people just think that he only cares about stats. He don't care about winning. I think he wants to go to a winning culture. So I think that's what the whole Odell situation. He just needs to get out of Cleveland. He didn't want to be there in the first place. He's in that Randy Moss Raiders phase. He need to get up out of there and go to a better organization. With Allen Robinson, they saying he trying to get paid. He wants to get paid top receiver dollar. He's a free agent after this year, and the Chicago Bears aren't paying him. The fans came out and said extend A-Rob, and you even see Bears players talking about extend A-Rob. Allen Robinson is probably one of the most underrated receivers in the NFL. He's never had a good quarterback. So hopefully they're going to probably end up having to trade him, because if he's not going to sign a contract at the end of the year, and you're not willing to pay him, you might as well trade him, get a pick or something. So I could see them trading him probably to some team in the AFC. They probably end up trading him to a team he don't even want to go to. But that's the whole thing with A-Rob. Dime, what's your whole take on this whole Allen Robinson, Odell Beckham Jr. situation, man?
Odell, he just got trouble following him. Hopefully he can find an organization that wants him and he'd be happy with. Allen Robinson, I feel like I've seen this. I predicted this coming anyway, especially with last week's podcast. I felt like I was talking about rumors of him leaving, and it came up today. So hopefully he gets put into a place where he's comfortable at as well. It's kind of tough where he's currently sitting in Chicago with the quarterback controversy and everything. So hopefully they both find two spots where they're most wanted and they actually put on for their team.
Okay. I kind of, man, what's your whole thoughts on this whole situation with Odell and Allen Robinson?
Well, I kind of think A-Rob is going to go to Philly. I know that's kind of crazy, but I looked at their receiving situation. I noticed that Alshon Jeffrey's already there. They had what's the boy named Jordan Howard went there at one point. I feel like that's kind of like a pipeline type thing.
You sound like an Eagles fan, Black. That's what you sound like. It's coming out.
Nah. I'm just looking at it like that. Probably want to play with his boy. Let me see. And as far as Odell, he's always considered him one of the most talented receivers in the league. He probably does want to go over there, go outside of Cleveland. I think it works best for both parties. I feel like Baker's is trying to like force feed him because you got Odell on the field, and the AFC North is tough football. So from him,
it's definitely tough.
It's tough football. So you coming from there. What is it? What's the organization? Not organization. Division with the Eagles, Cowboys, and
NFC East.
NFC East to the AFC North. It's
a little lighter over there. It's a little lighter.
Exactly. So he probably will go somewhere else. Where the competition isn't as as tough.
You get beat by teams named Washington. That's not good. Man, look, you need all the help you can get.
If you want an easier time, go to the AFC, Allen Robinson. If you want to go have a ball, go to the AFC.
He was already in the AFC.
Go back to the AFC.
So, what's your whole take on this whole Allen Robinson Odell situation, man?
Allen Robinson, he needs a better QB. We've always known that. I don't know where he'll go. I don't know where they trade him. He's up in the air. Like, there's so many places he could go, but Odell, he probably wants to get back into a big city, so it'll be like Philly.
He come to Green Bay.
San Fran. He ain't going to Green Bay. He'll go to Philly, San Fran. What's another big city that needs receivers?
Green Bay.
That ain't no big city. Like a big, he'll go to a big city, but I don't really know. Like, would they make a trade for them receivers?
Who?
A-Rob for Odell?
Nah.
Then,
nah, because A-Rob gonna want to get paid. So if the Browns gonna trade Odell for A-Rob, they know they're gonna have to pay him, should.
Browns don't need another. I mean,
they do if they get rid of Odell.
They was playing better for Odell.
Look, Browns just need to run the ball with Nick Chubb. That's what got to happen.
But the thing is, they got all them weapons, man, to throw to, man. They conflicted right now. They have no identity.
Oh damn! You said they Cowboys. Oh man.
Yeah, man. They have no identity right now.
Or Ravens. Oh man.
Oh wow! The shot.
What we doing over here?
Boy, acting a fool today, bro. Come to my
I said what I said.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Boy, see him finally get a winning record and everything. Now he just don't know how to.
They beat the Giants. He started acting a fool. This dude acting crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, Paige has been acting crazy. Y'all been beating the Jets every year. Damn, stop y'all.
Sure, hold on real quick. It ain't just the Jets, it's the Dolphins, it's the Bills, it's y'all. I mean, it's kind of pretty much been everybody for the past 20 years.
Yeah, okay, sure. All the cheating.
Call it what you want, but just know we sit at the same table with 6
Bills
rings.
Mafia. Yeah, how good the Bills Mafia been in the last 20 years, sir?
Hey, my fault. Shoot. Anyways, man, we got the injury report, man. Again, we gotta tell people, hey, look, football guys, we watching, man.
Yes, sir.
Somebody be talking reckless, and I hate to say this, man. We got a couple injuries. Le'Veon Belly's on IR for at least 3 weeks. Who's been looking sluggish? That's
we should have paid him.
Boys' favorite running back. Leighton Vander Esch, linebacker for the Cowboys, broken collarbone. Don, man, give us your quick thoughts, man. Marlon Mack out for the year, man. And I know you haven't been talking reckless, but somebody in your Colts fan base was talking reckless, and the football guys can't work.
It had to be somebody before this Jaguars game started, because when I uploaded my last video, they went crazy. They was like, yeah, all you Colts fans talking yada yada yada, we smacked y'all. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. We peaceful over here. But other than that, it was a tough injury to see him go down, because before he got hurt, the boy was toting. He was toting the football, man. He was looking good. And as soon as he got hurt, everything went down. We didn't even use Jonathan Taylor as we predicted. That's who I really wanted to get the football. But, yeah, man, it's tough, especially him in his contract year. I don't know what the Colts going to do, but in ballot we trust. That's the motto.
Hey, it seemed like that injury, it seemed like it was going to be hard for him to come back to the Colts with y'all having Hines, y'all got Taylor. But with this injury, hey, it's definitely he going to either have to take a pay cut, a massive pay cut, or he going to be gone. So sucks to hear that. But in more breaking news, the big news with the injury report this week, Michael Thomas, they said he was going to try to play this Monday. They did more MRIs and stuff on his high ankle sprain, and he's going to be out for several weeks. So that's why I was saying earlier with Alvin Kamara, he's going to have to be like kind of the number one option and stuff. Zilla, what's your whole thoughts on Michael Thomas, man?
Man got hurt. Now they got to find, didn't they get Emmanuel Sanders?
Yeah, they have Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah.
And now Emmanuel Sanders going to have to take over, run them dink and dunk routes, run them slants 20 times a game.
What you mean? They're gonna bring
what they usually do.
They're gonna bring in Taysom Hill to throw the 20-yard pass. What you mean?
Oh my gosh!
I was watching that. You know, every time I saw a downfield pass, it was always Cooks in the air. I ain't see Thomas in the air once. So I was like, all right, G.
They low key might be using him more. They low key don't got many weapons.
Yeah, man. This you got a lot of smoke for Saints fans. You know, people say Drew Brees better than Rodgers and everything. Now Brees don't got this number one weapon, man. What's your whole take on this Michael Thomas injury, man?
I mean, look, man. Hey, you hate to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I was a Saints fan, that's tough. I mean, when I first heard that he had a high ankle injury, I'm like, oh man, that don't sound so good. And they were saying, you know, he'd possibly be back. What was it, next week? But now that they pretty much, you know, ruled him out for several weeks, he might have to go on IR. It's just tough because I guess the positive, they beat the Buccaneers week 1. I don't know who they play week 2. I don't know who they play this week, but I know week 3 they go against the Packers next. You know, week 3, and you know, hey, I hate for it to happen to them, but I mean, with no preseason, there's a lot of guys going down, man. With those, I call it no preseason injuries. So, he just got caught, man, and I hate to see it, but that's the game of football. Next man up.
So you saying like these first 2-3 weeks is like the injuries that might have happened during preseason?
I wouldn't even say that because, you know, normally in preseason you don't really go, you know, you don't go all out. You don't go hard like that in preseason. But now it's week 1, boom, you gotta go all out. We didn't want, even in practice you don't go all out. Now you going all out. You going from 0 to 100 just like that with no preseason to really build it up. Yeah, man, I wouldn't be surprised in week 2. You know, you might hear some more names. So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah, man. Iconic. What's your whole take on this whole Michael Thomas and what does that mean for the Saints?
I think it's unfortunate because, you know, obviously he was a big part of the offense, arguably the best receiver in the game right now. So definitely going to have to adjust for the Saints, and hopefully he returns healthy. You know, so it is what it is, I guess, for that. Hopefully he returns too.
Gotcha. Boy, what's your whole take on this whole Michael Thomas?
Next.
Oh, wow. Dom, what you got to say about this whole Michael Thomas injury? What that mean for the Saints in them?
That's tough. That's a tough injury for the Saints. We know Drew Brees is almost out the door, so he can't force feed his top receiver. So I would love to see who's going to carry the slack. I feel like the defenses that they play are going to put more pressure on him. And I would love to see how they're going to get out of this situation until he get back. But it's tough. Prayers up to Michael Thomas.
Yeah, man, it's tough. But like, Zilla said, they got Emmanuel Sanders who isn't bad. But hey, if I'm the Saints, I'm looking at Alvin Kamara. I'm like, look, we just paid you $15 million a year. Let's see if you can make the first part of your contract up. You don't got no Michael Thomas
from behind the line of scrimmage so many times, man.
What you say? but yeah, like it's unfortunate, man. Reigning offensive player of the year, man. It's tough, and the Saints, the way the Saints offense work is they typically have one main guy, and then everybody else is kind of like supplemental. So when that one main guy goes down, it's tough. They had Jimmy Graham, that was the main guy. They had Marcus Colston. Now they have they have Michael Thomas. So they had Brandon Cooks too. The first part of the scare. So it's tough, man. That's tough, man.
It could be a blessing in disguise, though. I mean, now you're forced to throw the ball to other people. That can make you dangerous because you don't know who to hone in on.
Yeah, that is true. It could be a blessing in disguise. I think Taysom Hill will probably get more snaps at wide receiver.
I mean, because I seen my guy. My guy go 5-0. Without Devontae Adams. I'm just saying. It could be done.
I was waiting for it. I was just waiting for it.
I'm just saying, Devontae went down. Aaron Rodgers, he pulled off a little win streak. He had a little MVP run when Devontae went down. I'm just saying.
When was this? Was it 2 years ago?
It was last year.
Last year?
Yeah.
I was just asking. I didn't know if it was last year.
Last year. We went down with the toe turf.
Okay, I got you. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it with the major injuries. I mean, the other slight news. I mean, the Von Miller, we already talked about. Von Miller's on IR officially. He's done for the year. But that's gonna do it for like the news and the recaps and all this stuff. So let's go ahead, get to these pickups, man. Week 1 is in the books officially. We had my boy Jay Hamp do the chat picks. This week for representing the chat, we're gonna have Iconic picking it. So if y'all slip up this week, don't get mad at Hamp. This is Iconic's week.
Iconic, make him off.
The standards for week 1, man, as it stands, there is actually a tie between the chat. So Jay Hamp had 13 wins. They went 13-3. Boyd is tied with them with 13-3 as well. So the reigning champ is still number 1. I'm right there after them with 11-5. Zilla's 10-6. Dime is 9-7, and Kid is in last place at 8-8. However,
hey, be quiet, man. You got a little too excited on that one, man. Too much energy on that one.
No, I was coming out. I was about to say, however, it's just week 1.
It's just week 1. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I'm saying?
No, sure.
No, I'm saying it's just week 1. And again, like I said, we didn't know what was going to happen. We had no preseason go off. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Made a couple things, and it was when you look at the games, it was like about 4 to 5 like 1-score games that could have went either way.
My parlays is all bad, man. I should have stuck to what I said I was gonna do. Avoid parlays, and I got that itch. I got that itch.
You got the itch Sunday morning. But with that being said, man, we got finally Thursday night football, man, kicking off again. We got this Team 32. Shout out to Joe Burrow and Cleveland division rivalry. I think this is actually divisional week, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like every other game is a divisional game. Boy, you are the champ, man. Who you got in this one? This is your AFC North rivalry.
Bears, the Doo-Doo Browns. Doo-Doo Browns.
Brother, you going Browns?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Is Odell bouncing back? Odell going to bounce back this week?
Oh, he got to sell himself because he want to get traded, so he got to make himself look good.
Crazy. All right, man. We're going to swing it on my boy Iconic, man. Who you got in this one, man? Again, AFC North rivalry. These are two teams.
I mean, I think both of these teams are going to play well, and I think it's going to end up being a tie.
I like your style. Your style.
We don't do ties over here, man. We don't speak that negative energy.
Not all seriousness though, I'm probably gonna give it to the Browns. I feel like they're the better team, and they playing in Cleveland, and I feel like they feel a little disappointed after their performance last Sunday. So I think they're gonna take it out on the Bengals. So I'm gonna go with the Browns.
Gotcha. Team 32. We don't call them that by the name until they win a playoff game. Although they got my boy Joe Burrow. Zilla, again, Ravens fan. AFC North rivalry. Who you got in this one, man?
Begrudgingly, I'll pick the Browns.
Dang, I just see like this. This one, man. You know, I always have a kind of a model when it comes to Thursday night. Expect the unexpected. So I got over here. I got Team 32. I got Joe Burrow, number 1 overall pick, going to get his first win, which he should have probably had a chance at that if the guy made the game-winning field goal last week. But I got Joe Burrow leading them to get their first victory, man. Kid, who you got in this one?
It's early in the season, man. I hate to do this to him because I don't want to say this is a must-win game. I mean, it's week 2. But I got the feeling like this is a must-win game for the Browns, man. Like, the Browns go 0-2. Like, someone going to have to give. Like, I seen Zilla say on the timeline, like, you can only fire the head coach so many times, man. Like, some has to give with Baker, man. Baker got to figure it out. And maybe if they lose a shootout, then that went on Baker. Then, you know, it's okay. But like this offense, man, they gotta be a lot better. Baker has to be better. Odell should have a good game. Because if not, these dudes go down 0-2. Like that's gonna be bad, man. They like I don't want to say they'll blow it up after 2 weeks, but you might have to trade Odell to Green Bay. You might have to move Baker. I don't know, man. Someone gonna have to give. So I'm going with the Browns. This is a big game for them.
Gotcha. So you going Cleveland, man?
Down. Tyrod.
No.
Down. Who you got this one, man?
Who playing again?
It's Team 32 taking on Cleveland in Cleveland.
Give me Team 32, please. Joe Burrow for the win.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I'm talking about. Now, when you got a quarterback that you know is clutching situation, you know what I'm saying, man? Go ahead.
They lost because that dude shanked that field goal.
Facts, man. Shout out Joe Burrow, man. He actually looked good with that trash offensive line, and I told Kid about that.
Man, did you see the scramble? Oh, it was beautiful.
Hey, I'm gonna keep my eye on him this Thursday.
It was pretty slick. It was pretty slick.
You seen it, boy?
It was a rival.
Yeah.
It was pretty slick. I had to give it to him.
Look, I showed Kid a clip, and I said, look at this offensive line. He said, that's Joey Bosa. I said, sir, they got 3 sacks in the first quarter. That offensive line. I was like, it's 5 minutes left in the first quarter. They already got 3 sacks. No, that offensive line is trash. But yeah, he's going to have to be running for his life a lot. Moving on to the next game, man. We're going to keep with Dom in this one because this is an AFC South rivalry. Jacksonville taking on Tennessee. Who you got in this one, Dom?
I'm definitely going with Tennessee on this one, even though Jacksonville just beat us last week. Tennessee is pretty tough. They got a nice system going on over there, and I don't think Jacksonville will have enough to win.
I feel you. Kid, this you called him the best running back in the game. You riding with Tennessee?
Look, I'm gonna ride with him off default because I really don't know how to call this matchup. I don't know if the Jags were as good as they were last week, and I don't think, and I think that Titans game, if y'all watched it yesterday, like the kicker missed like what 5 field goals or something crazy like that. They left like 10 points.
He missed like 4 or 5.
Gostkowski had his worst game ever.
Right.
That was bad. I felt good.
So the Titans really should have won almost like 30 to like 14 or whatever. So I'm gonna roll with the Titans. I'm getting the Titans.
Yeah, that it was bad by Gostkowski. I was upset. He seriously got the year.
I mean, if he's a great, like my boy, Crosby, he had a bad game. He bounced back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Crosby missed like 4 games.
John Crosby, yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, Crosby, he had a bad game. That fight against the Lions, he bounced back. So hopefully your boy.
Didn't he have like the game when they kicked the next week or something like that?
Was it something like that? I don't know, but it was bad. It was bad against the Lions. That was
yeah, no. I remember the Lions game was terrible. I'm talking about the following week. I think he had like the game with the kicked.
Probably
I remember
probably something like that.
Yeah,
probably.
It was bad. But Gostkowski don't got room to really do that because he was a free agent, so he gonna have to improve, man. Boy, man, who you got in this one?
Titans.
Going Tennessee. Okay. Zella, man, who you got in this one, man?
Titans.
You going Titans? I kind of it's on you. Are we gonna have a clean sweep with Tennessee?
Clean sweep.
Clean sweep with Tennessee. I don't. Like I said, the Jags they looked decent last week. Like Don pointed out in this video, but I mean, I just trust the Titans more. Moving on to this one, NFC South rivalry. We got Carolina taking on Tampa Bay, taking on the Bucks. Man, got a lot of bounce back game. Board, who you got in this one? It's in Tampa Bay.
Let me go ahead and pick Tom this time. He gonna get his hand right. Hopefully, the little noodle arm get it right.
Hey! I kick you out this. I kick you out the podcast.
Sir, your man, we ain't want to talk about it, but your man didn't look so hot.
No. Actually, let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
real quick. Let's talk about it. So,
real quick,
I'll be the first to admit. Did he have a great game? No, he didn't have a great game. Did he have a terrible game? I wouldn't say a terrible game.
It was terrible.
Those
sir.
two. And let's talk about the two interceptions. The second one to Janoris Jenkins, that was bad. That was a bad throw. Got away from him, behind him. That was a bad throw.
The first one was his
what happens when you got bad eyes?
No. The first one was not his fault. It was it was a miscommunication on him and Mike Evans. That's the first thing. It was a miscommunication.
The coach said it was on Brady.
No, the coach, and if you actually do, hold on.
The coach said it was unusual how bad he looked. Exactly. He was like, that boy looked
Keep digging yourself in the hole because that's
against the practice squad, huh?
It's funny because when you say that about the coach and everything, he said it after the game. But if you actually do your research, the very next day, I'm sorry, on Monday,
he had to switch up his wording, right?
He switched up his wording. He went back and looked at the tape. He went back and looked at the tape and said, "You know what?
I think Bruce Arians was telling the truth the first time around. That's all.
Yeah, he's telling the truth.
Bruce Arians, and look, Bruce Arians admitted he said it wasn't a cover 2 as he thought. He said it was a great disguise in a cover 2. Mike Evans should have kept running the skinny toe. So everybody got fooled but Tom Brady. That's crazy.
I'm about to do this. First of all, Brady
got that onion skin.
He was like, Jameis. Oh, Jameis. I'm so sorry.
Mike was there last year. You telling me Mike don't know what he doing?
I ain't saying Mike don't know what he's doing. He just read. It's a miscommunication. He read the defense wrong.
Mike read the defense wrong.
Everybody
read the defense wrong.
Everybody read it wrong on Sunday, but now they're right on Monday.
Look, Tom Brady said, "Look, in this situation, you could have went right there." Mike Evans saying, "Well, I thought I was going to do this." It's a miscommunication. That's all it is. It's just week 1.
Brady didn't want to be called out. That's why he was never called out.
Yeah, but ain't he used to being called out though? Because
never called out.
Pat, why you yelling? Pat, why you yelling, Jay?
Ain't gonna talk about my former quarterback. Ain't gonna talk about my former quarterback like that.
Sir,
ain't gonna talk about my former quarterback like
that. Ain't your former quarterback so used to criticism? But it doesn't look like he's so used to it. Don't look like it.
What you mean you don't know? What evidence? And that's where you might cut up. What evidence? He got what?
He got onion skin.
Yeah, he got thin skin.
Tom probably went to the owners like, "Hey man, you got to tell Brew to calm down."
Relax.
I'll get him out of here.
Nah, boy know what BA is. Boy know BA. Dom know BA too. He know he gonna call. He gonna call like he said and everything. And again, like he said, after further review, when he went back and looked at the play, he realized that he was wrong.
To the owners, but I might have looked at it differently.
I don't remember that for Jameis.
He realized he's wrong. That's because James was wrong. Brady know what he's doing.
Oh my God. Okay, whatever.
It's okay.
We're about to start this dialogue.
Go ahead. Start.
3 6s, sir. 3 straight.
Go ahead. Start. I want that same energy. I want that same energy at the end of the year. Keep going. It's cool. Keep going.
Pat, ask yourself, when have I not gave the same energy?
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about everybody in here. I want that same energy about Brady. It's cool. Again, it's cool. It's cool. Like I said, it's just
43 years old. Am I surprised?
It's fine.
That man needs that same energy in his own.
It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Going to face the Saints, they already got it. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool.
It's like old Shay Sharp said, just catch him on the fast routes. That man didn't do shit.
What are you talking about?
That's low key. All he did, he threw a fast route to the white dude, or he threw bombs to that. All he did.
Hold on, quick. So you criticized him for.
About that, they said Brady found some white guy he to throw it to.
Yeah.
Sir. Hey, so hold on real quick. Hold on. Time out, kid. Hold on, boy. Hold on real quick, because I got something to say about Zilla. So you're saying all he did was throw bombs and all this stuff. You criticized him for not throwing the ball down the field enough before. You said all he does is check down. Now he throws the ball down the field too much. What do you want? What do you want him to do? What do you want him to do?
I'm saying that's all he's doing now. Like what they're saying is like he only has 2 passes now. He literally can't do any of
It
the
seems like
passes.
your boy has a preference for small white boys as wide receivers. That's all I'm saying.
And
That's
you know what?
what
I was about to say something out of character about your quarterback, but I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Keep the
ain't
energy.
gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that.
Keep the energy. I'll
Cut
throw it
off
out
the
there.
podcast, like, you
Go ahead.
I was about to talk about your. I was about to talk about your quarterback's preferences, but we ain't gonna go there. You know.
No, we ain't gonna go there. Yeah, of course we're not. Oh, yeah.
I was talking about your quarterback preferences, but we ain't gonna go there
First it was
anyways.
Wes Welker. Then it was Edelman. Now you got a thing for this other kid. Hey, we starting to see something.
I heard your quarterback was looking at Lisa.
Hey, these brothers ain't cut it out, man. They make me look bad.
Right.
I heard your quarterback was over there looking at Lisa. Never mind.
You know what? We always got to go there. We always got to go out the field, huh? That's you know what? It's nice. That's nice. It's nice to know.
I'm just saying. It seemed like all your wide receivers hate your quarterback. I'm just saying. When Juju gonna behave his quarterback? It seemed like every wide receiver that was in Pittsburgh hate the quarterback. So when Juju gonna hate him?
It don't seem that way. How he was balling.
Did you pick?
It doesn't seem that way.
I got me and boy got Tampa. I'm gonna end it right there. That's cool. Like I said, just keep the same energy. Keep the same energy. That's all I want.
Every day.
What you got, kid?
Listen. All jokes aside, that was funny. There was no preseason. I had no idea how Brady was going to look, going against the Saints. It would have been ugly if the fans was there. That game could have been that probably got real ugly if the fans was in there.
If you saying no preseason, the fans there?
No preseason and fans was there. That got real ugly in that dome.
Yeah. I thought you were saying if everything's normal. I was gonna say I don't know if he had preseason, we'd be all right.
But one thing, I'd be wearing duck t-shirts when I play.
I expect Brady to bounce back this week. I mean, he's going against the Carolina Panthers. I mean, he should bounce back. I hope he does. For your sake, you better hope he does. Just saying. That's your GOAT.
Look, the GOAT.
I'm just saying.
Anyways, Down, who you got in this one?
It has to be the Buccaneers. The Panthers, they look pretty decent last week, but I don't think they have enough to actually beat this loaded roster in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm going with the Bucs.
Okay. So who you got in this one? Keep that same energy, by the way.
Noodle arm.
Okay.
Maybe the Panthers need to go after Robinson. That'd be a good place.
They need to play Leonard Fournette over Rojo or whatever. Just put in Leonard Fournette, run the ball 20, 30 times, get it over with.
Who you got in this one, Iconic?
I'm gonna go with the Bucs, but I don't think it's gonna be a blowout.
Ooh.
I think Teddy.
I can see that.
I think Teddy Bridgewater played really well. Him and DJ Moore over there. That was a really competitive game against Oakland.
It was.
It is Oakland, but the Oakland is improving, and I do feel like the Bucs are the better team. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Panthers, snuck out of there with a W.
Okay.
So,
hey, I'm gonna say it right now, man.
Ghosts don't let that happen.
Going down 0-2 in the NFC
right?
ain't like going down 0-2 in the AFC. It's gonna be tough.
Ghosts don't let that happen. Pat, Ghosts don't let that happen, right?
Shoot, Brady went down 0-2 before in New England. I remember that.
It's the AFC.
He was in the AFC least.
NFC, you go down 0-2.
And Iconic, because he a real Raiders fan, he'll remember this game. Remember that Torrey Smith game?
yes, I do.
Yep. We went down 0-2. I remember that. I was upset. I was like, I can't even be mad. Torrey Smith just lost his brother he bought. I was like, I can't be mad.
What were you saying, Zella?
You get 6 games in the AFC least. Those free 6 dubs.
Hold on real quick. Somebody told me that the Bills were the new kings in the AFCs. I've heard that in the past couple of years. So 6 free games? 6?
From Kid. That man Kid be picking his new AFC team every year and jinxing.
Anyways, carry on is the word great Kendrick Perkins said. Moving on. We got Denver taking on Pittsburgh. Boy, I already know he rocking with, man. But can we get a score prediction, man?
I'm gonna go since Von Miller's not there. I'm gonna go.
Are you laughing at injuries? Hey, hold on. Is that
I'm not laughing at injuries, sir. Relax.
He's paying respect, sir. He's paying respect.
I just had to check it, just in case the football guys got confused.
Von Miller, it's not laughing at the injury, I'm laughing at the circumstances. So I am gonna go with 28-14 Pittsburgh. Okay, that's it. That's all I got to say.
28-14,
Guys,
dang.
yep, that's all I got. I don't got nothing else to say. Hope everybody get out safely.
Yeah, coward. Kid, who you got this one?
Hey man, Drew Lock. Boy got the tools, man. He next. Drew Lock is nice. I like Drew Lock.
Said that about Rosen too.
Sir, Drew Lock is nice. I got Drew Lock on my watch list. All right, I'm keeping my eye on Drew Lock because I feel like the Broncos, like, outside of Vine getting hurt, that actually hurts them.
Your look is a hex.
Vine got hurt this year, which was pretty much gonna set them back. But I feel like the Broncos are a year away. Depends on how Drew Lock performs. I think he's the X factor because he got the weapons, he got the receivers. Running back core is decent. Defense is decent. They can make some noise in the AFC. So if Drew Lock, pans out, and based on what I've seen from the Titans, he made some, I don't want to say rookie mistakes. He's not a rookie, but this is really his first year really starting. So I expect him to make some early career mistakes. But if he can build off of what he did this past Monday against the Titans, I like what I see from Drew Lock. But as for this game, I'm gonna roll with the Steelers. I'm gonna roll with the veterans. They know what time it is. Steelers look nice. Steelers look nice too.
You said Broncos. You said Broncos 1 game away. 1 game away from what? 1 year away from what?
Making some noise, sir.
What that mean? Going to the playoffs?
Going to the playoffs. I can see them winning the playoff game next year.
I was asking because I don't know if you forgot who's in that division, so that's why I was.
I ain't got them winning the division, but I can see them winning a playoff game.
That's why I asked when you said one year away. I said 1 year away from what?
no, right now they working, man. They some babies right now.
I got you. I kind of, man. Who you got this one, man?
Unfortunately, I got the Steelers winning. Unfortunately, Steelers.
Watch them out. Watch them out. You're a guest. They ain't guest play.
Steelers have a really good defense, and with Ben Roethlisberger back there at center, Steelers are a problem. So, I don't think Pittsburgh is gonna run them over, but Steelers got this.
Gotcha. Zilla, are you gonna be iconic and go with the rival?
Yeah.
Of course he is.
I ain't picking Denver. Steelers are at home. Denver got to travel. They should be good.
Gotcha. Diamond, who you got in this one, man? You gonna keep it Pittsburgh or we switching it up? We going Mile High?
This is a tough one. I'm not even gonna lie to you because you don't know which Broncos team you're gonna get, especially with the way that they played last week. They could have won that game. I don't know, man. But Pittsburgh on fire too. I feel like Ben's on a mission. It's still early too, so you never know how it goes. But I'm gonna go with Pittsburgh on this one. I don't know. I might be wrong, but I'm going with Pittsburgh.
Gotcha. Ben's on a mission to do a lot of things. But like Kid said, I like Drew Lock, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially,
you on the Drew Lock train too, sir?
I've been like Drew Lock, especially when I saw him.
Really good. They look really good on the first game.
Especially when I saw him start rapping Jeezy, I said, "Oh yeah, that's my guy right there." Well, they're rapping Jeezy, but yeah, Denver does look good. Like you said, Kid, he made some early career mistakes yesterday. The reason I think the Titans actually won that game was they never put him away. They kept having the Titans hang around even with the missed field goals and stuff. So I feel like the Steelers, they're just going to be the better team, the veteran team. So I'm going to go with Pittsburgh and no Von Miller. I don't know if Bradley Chubb's going to play because I don't think he played Monday. So I'm going to go Pittsburgh on this one. We'll see. Moving on, man. We got the Rams taking on the Eagles. I'm going with the Rams this one because I don't even know who's suiting up for the Eagles. Look, I don't know who has the worst training staff in the NFL, but the Eagles is top 2. Everybody just getting hurt in Philly. I don't know what they doing. I don't know if they eat too much cheese things. I don't know if they're not training right. I don't know what it is, but it just seems like every year, they just keep getting injured, and it sucks because they let Jason Peters walk. You bring her back to replace the guard. And then you tell Jason Peters to move to right tackle. Then he gets hurt. I'm sorry, you tell him to go to left tackle. He moves to left tackle because the left tackle get hurt. Now Lane Johnson hurt. So I don't even know what's going to happen with the Eagles. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going with the Rams for this one. If their offensive line is banged up, I expect Aaron Donald to get me at least 2 sacks if their offensive line is that banged up. Boyd, who you got in this one?
Rams.
Going with the Rams. Okay. Dom, who you got in this one, man? You got Rams or you got Philly?
This game's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. I'm going to send my condolences out to the Eagles early, especially after what the Rams just did last week against the Cowboys. The Rams was looking pretty solid on those wide receiver screen and option plays. I'm not going to lie. Robert Woods was shredding them in the beginning of the game.
Cowboys.
He was shredding them. Robert Woods by himself at the beginning of the game. I was like, what is going on here? And the defense, Aaron Donald was throwing 200-pound running back and lineman. He just tossing them around. Did you see what he did to Zeke?
Bro, threw him like a sack of potatoes.
He threw him like a baby. Zeke had a nerve to get a tattoo on his belly button saying, feed me. He's like, all right. And threw him right to the stick. Like, man, that defense is looking
look like the blind
side. I got the Rams in this. I got the Rams. I just don't see them losing to the Eagles. It's not possible.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you now, man. That boy Aaron Donald, man. Hey, he get going.
Look. Don't get me wrong. I never disrespected Donald's ability.
I think that's
the other guy. I was preferring the other guy. That's all. I never said he stinks.
Wait, say it again, Zilla.
Khalil Mack ain't nowhere near him.
Yeah, whatever. But back to what I was saying. Yes, give me the Rams.
Got you, Zilla, man. You got the Rams in this one?
Of course. I ain't picking no team with an offensive line that worse than me. Like, I could play better than them.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is this. Hey, Philly. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna ask for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? $50,000 a week. You know what I'm saying?
I will definitely play O-line for Philly.
That offensive line is horrible. Like,
hello. Look, 6'8", 300 plus pounds. Y'all give me $50,000 a week. I'll be out there in Philly tomorrow.
I'm being real. Like, are they trying to injure their QB?
You said they trying to get Jalen Hurts in there? Oh man, say it ain't so.
Are they trying?
Oh, the fix is in. It's time to start the dialogue after this week. Hold on.
Like, they literally, that man, he was playing good in the first. The offensive line said, "Nah, you playing too good. We about to let them murder you." Like, bro, that man went from playing, they were up 14 or something, to 20-21-0 run for the other team. Nah, to Washington of all teams.
Hey man, new culture. Culture
yeah,
Washington.
They established that. Yeah.
Washington team definitely turned up in the second half.
All right, I ain't never seen them play like this since RG3 that one year.
Me neither. I was like, hello? Did they get a safety too?
Right.
Like, what?
Moving on, man. Man. Who you got in this one, man?
Yo, I'm gonna go with what's the name? I'm gonna go with the Rams, man. Carson Wentz is definitely gonna be in the hot seat though. If they take another loss and he plays not that good like he did last game. It's crazy too, because I didn't know Washington's D-line was that good. Didn't they get like 8 sacks last game or something like that?
They got an Alabama defense, man.
Look, here's the thing. I don't know if Washington's that good or if Philly's offense line is just that bad. It could be both. It could be both, because that boy Chase Young, yo, did y'all see that spin move he did on Jason Peters? Lord.
Yeah, I seen that tweet you dropped too.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, dog. You can't tell me they ain't look like an older Dwight Freeney.
I ain't saying younger. Eagles, though. It is the Eagles. If I see him again this week, then I'll agree with you.
I just said that one move. I ain't say him in general. I just said that one move. I was like, oof.
Yeah, it was nice. I mean, it was all right.
You give 7.5 out of 10?
Yeah, give it 7.5. I give it 7.
But yeah, I caught it, man. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Kid, you gonna finish up with the sweet man Rams?
Yeah, give me the Rams, man. Rams looking nice.
Damn, man, we all agreeing on this, man. This is crazy. I might got to throw a curveball in here. I ain't gonna ask all y'all this. It's the 49ers taking on the Jets. We just gonna go ahead and just say
49ers.
Oh, time out, sir.
Don't tell me you're gonna be that guy. Don't be that guy, kid.
Where they at?
Shut up, kid.
Where they at?
They don't got no audience, man.
Where they at?
You ain't picking the Jets. Shut up.
Are they in New Jersey, sir?
Yes.
Give me the Jets.
Oh my God.
Give me the Jets.
You
know. Hold on. I want this to be on record. Are you gonna put them in a parlay? Yes or no?
No.
Coward. What a coward.
Who's gonna have a big game for the Jets, Frank Gore?
Hey.
All right.
Anything can happen right now early in the season. Give me the Jets.
Oh my God! Does anybody else have the Jets? I'm not even.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, some people have sense. Moving on, man. We got the AFC East rivalry, man. We got the Bills taking on the Dolphins. I'm going Buffalo on this one. Boy, who you got, man?
Bills.
Give this up, Bills Mafia. Kid, this your team. This been your team for like the past 2 years. I think Dom was a Bills guy before you. But
yes, sir. How about them Bills?
Who you got this one, kid? It's in Miami.
I'm rolling with the Bills.
Di, you going with your Bills?
Of course.
Said my Bills. Zilla, man, you got Bills in this one too?
No, I ain't picking Miami.
I got it. Are you going Bills Mafia trade?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Yes, sir. Damn, we all agreeing on everything. This is crazy. Dom, all right, man. We got the Vikings taking on the Colts in Indianapolis.
Ooh.
Dom, go ahead and give us a quick preview, man. Come on, man. We got this one.
This is gonna be tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. After the first half, when that Robinson kid from Jacksonville was shredding us, I'm scared to see Dalvin cook. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm scared. We had to pull everybody in on blitzes to stop this dude from running the football. And if we give Kirk Cousins any time to throw the football, he's gonna look like a Pro Bowler. I'm telling you that now. Because our defense stink last week. It was horrible. And then the defenders was trash. You got Xavier Rhodes coming back to play Minnesota. You know he might get his emotions aside and start to sell. So I don't know how this game finna go. We in Minnesota, aren't we?
Nah, you in Indianapolis.
Oh, all right. Then Phillip Rivers should be fine because he's inside.
Got fans
so,
fans?
I don't think they got fans.
They didn't. No, we don't have them.
Okay.
But Phillip Rivers should be fine. So I'm gonna take us. It's probably gonna be a close one. If we run up, they said Coach Frank, one of the interviews said we got to run the football more, so we should be fine. We should be fine.
Okay. Kid, who you got this one, man? Saw the Vikings up close. A little shootout last week. Adam Thielen got his touchdown.
Sorry, that wasn't a shootout, sir.
Adam Thielen got his touchdown.
He got garbage. That was garbage time.
Hold on, I'm sorry. He got 2 touchdowns. My man.
He got was garbage, dog. They was like bombs. Like, what were they playing defense, dog? That was garbage time. The game was over. The game was over. Anywho, I'm going, sir. Anywho, I'm going to go with. I want the Vikings to lose so bad. I feel like Phillip Rivers and Hilton, they should be able to shred these dudes. I mean, they got rookie corners out there. They had rookie corners out there. Not Everson Griffin. What's his name?
They still got 2 good safeties. Huh? That's who really goes.
Bro, we will shred them.
You talking about are you talking about the ends or are you talking about the corners for the Vikings?
But I'm talking about the corners. The corners is not good for the Vikings. And
yeah, but the safeties are.
Bro, shredding them. They got Phillip Rivers. He's a vet in the dome. He should be fine.
All he throws is the running back.
They don't have the other pass rusher. I can't think of his name right now.
Daniel Hunter?
Danielle Hunter. Yeah, thank you. Hunter is still out right now. So I'm going to roll with the home team. I'm going to roll with the Colts. It's hard for me to see the Vikings going down 0-2, though.
Yes.
It's hard for me to see that. But this is Rose's former team. I'm sure he's going to be up for it. Yeah, give me the Colts.
Going Indy? Okay. Who you got in this one, boy?
What's the teams again?
Vikings taking on the Colts in Indy.
Let me get the Vikings.
Okay. We got
I'm not mad at the pick at all. I'm not.
We got a little bit of a switcher, man. Iconic, man. Who you got in this one, man?
I think it's gonna be a close one. I'm gonna go with the Colts on this one. I feel like they're playing at home, and I like the Phillip Rivers and T.Y. Hilton combination. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna go with the Colts.
Hold on. Let me think about it. Hold on.
Look at this coward.
It was looking nice until the end of the game.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna stick with it. I ain't.
Look, kid. We ain't never had a more coward champion than boy. This is
make your flip.
This is disgusting. Zilla,
champions take deep thought in their choices. Let's relax.
Cowards, you take deep thought and flip.
Boy, coward. This boy's a Mike. This boy's a Miz champion. This is disgusting. Zilla, who you got this one, Zilla?
Give me the Vikings.
You got Vikings. Yeah, I was leaning towards the Colts, but the way Don was talking, he talked about how they didn't stop the run like that. I'm like, Dalvin Cook's coming to town. I'm gonna lean towards Minnesota in this one. This kind of a pick 'em, but it wouldn't surprise me again. Like Vikings corners, they didn't look good last week. Phillip Rivers should down them up, but it's honestly going to be dependent on if the Colts can stop the Vikings run game. They can stop Dalvin Cook, and I'm not 100% sure, especially with the way Don was said in his review and everything. So I'm gonna go with the Vikings in this one. Go Vikings. Moving on, man. We got another NFC North rivalry, man. NFC North rivalry. We got Detroit taking on Packers. Kid. What can we expect from the Packers? I know you're picking on the win, but what can we expect from them?
I hopefully, we can build on what we did last week. Defense tightens up, plays all 4 quarters instead of a half. Hopefully, Mike is on that when it comes down to defense. I mean, it's, first home game at Lambeau, beautiful. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get any better than that, But Matthew Stafford, no boy, they coming off a bad loss, so I expect it to be a close one. I expect this one to be a close one. But I got my Packers. Okay.
Gotcha. Boy, who you got in this one?
Let me go ahead and get the Packers. It's an easy win.
Easy. Ooh, like it. Iconic, who you got in this one, man?
I'm gonna go with the Packers, but I'm really disappointed in that game last week.
Sure.
Aaron Rodgers threw 4 touchdowns, and I got what's Aaron Jones, the running back, and he couldn't get 2 of them.
I'm about to say he must be talking about fantasy when he stopped disappointing.
I was telling Iconic on Twitter, man. I'm like, hey, but we gave him a few shots early in the game, man. That's why we had to settle for like 3 field goals. I mean, we gave him some chances.
Man, but I like Green Bay. I just hope this game, Jones can get in the end zone a couple more times. That's all. Kid, that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking.
We'll try, brother.
Who you got this one, Zilla?
Packers.
Gotcha. Dom, you the same way? You going Green Bay?
It has to be Green Bay. This has to be Aaron Jones games as well. I feel like they're going to use him as a decoy. They're going to shred him in the pass game, and then Aaron Jones can go crazy.
Yeah, I see Aaron Jones getting some goal line touchdowns in this one. Should be able to convert them. Moving on, man. Keep moving. We're about almost done. Halfway through. We got the Falcons taking on the Cowboys. Hey, man. Zeke looked good last week. Zeke, he got that new tattoo. He looked good. Dak didn't look too bad. On the Falcon side, as Zilla called it, he said Julio's going to get his touchdown. And Julio did get his touchdown. Julio, I'm sorry. Julio didn't get a touchdown.
No,
he had 9 catches.
What's funny about that? He leads the league right now in yards. Comical. You can't make it up, bro.
We all knew that for coming.
You can't make this up, man.
Matt Ryan got 450 yards passing too.
Yep, he leads the league in passing yards.
It was because I forgot. Really got the 2 touchdowns. My bad.
You remember? I told you. I put that tweet out on Sunday. Like, what was that tweet I put? When he caught that pass.
He slowed down because the pass was too short.
I was about to say the pass was behind him. The pass was behind him.
Pass was short, man.
That is pure Julio every time from the 30 to the 30.
And people get mad when I say, look,
but look,
still blaming Matt
That's
Ryan.
not his fault, though.
That
pass was short.
No, I'm saying that pass was behind him. If that pass is on target, that's a touchdown. I'm telling you, that's Julio's one kid.
I know, but like that's the only time he's like.
But that's what I'm saying. Like the only time Julio. When was the last time you seen Julio score in the red zone? Like just in the red zone.
Against the Redskins.
Redskins. The Washington football team, I should say. Sorry.
So one touchdown.
Like
you want to know really why? It's because he's getting the Roddy White treatment, like I said a while ago.
When that field shortens up, bro, he can't. When I say he's not a good route runner, I'm not saying he's terrible. He's just not a great route runner to the point where He can score in them tight spots. You gotta have good route running to score in them tight spots.
I feel
He's
like
not
he
there
has
no
to
more.
be moving. I feel like they have to move him, but he can't be sitting. I don't know. Either way,
getting the Roddy White treatment.
He's like Andre Johnson. And both of them couldn't get touched.
Yeah, who you going with this one though, boy?
What's the team?
Atlanta taking on Dallas. It's casual right here.
Let me get Dallas.
Taking Dallas in this one. Okay. Zilla, who you got this one?
This game's tough.
It is indeed.
Where's it at?
It's in Dallas.
Dallas should have a crowd too.
Oh, is Dallas having fans?
Yeah. You know Dallas is gonna have fans.
Of course they got their fans. You know where they at?
We thinking Dallas. Dallas about to have fans.
You know, Jerry wasn't gonna. Jerry ain't gonna miss out on a check.
We got Dallas. Dallas about to have that place crowded.
Hey! I don't think you heard what Jerry was said like a month ago. He said he might just put pods around in the stadium so the train could be filled up. He said they might just put pods in the stands. That boy Jerry gonna get his money. So who you guys Zilla?
Give me Dallas.
Got good old Candyland Jerry Jones. Who you got in this one?
Yo, I'm gonna go with the Falcons in this one. I don't know what is going on with both the Eagles and the Cowboys, but I wouldn't be surprised if Washington come out the NFC East. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. So I'm gonna go with the Falcons on this one.
Okay. Dom, who you got in this one, man?
I'm not gonna lie to you. The way that Robert Woods shredded that defense last week, I feel like the Falcons and Matt Ryan fit to do the same thing. And then look, Todd Gurley got a TD last week too. Surprised me.
Todd Gurley
surprised me.
In the first half.
The way that the Cowboys just lost a lot of pieces last week as well on the offensive line and defense. So I don't think they're gonna come out strong in this game. I think the Falcons are gonna win this.
Okay.
Julio getting a touchdown?
I was just about to ask you.
He don't need a touchdown. Give it to Ridley.
I was just about to ask you, Zilla and Kid. Did Julio get a touchdown this week?
Like, that's my thing. Are they like Ridley's the one that gets the touchdowns now? Ridley or Hayden Hurst?
I don't even think Julio cares anymore at this point.
Nah,
I think he just want to go to the playoffs.
Nah, he even said it before the interview. He said I don't care about the whole touchdown thing.
I know he don't, but he can't get him.
Sir,
his quarterback won't give it to him. His quarterback won't give it to him.
I ain't going.
After that year, he was like 1 of 27.
That's like your favorite stat in the world. That's crazy. Kid, who you got in this one? Who you got in this one, Kid?
Cowboys at home. They're a different team at the crib, man. Then they gonna have the fans too. They can't go down 0-2.
Who can't?
Cowboys, bro. Well, then again, he
I was about to say, do you know the division? You know the division? Hello?
I'm just saying, like, optics wise, you got a new coach. They got big, they got some big goals this year. So
they literally sold that last game.
I'm going to go with the Dallas Cowboys. Give my boy Mike McCarthy. He's gonna get him right.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas too. Like I said, they're gonna have fans. They're gonna be at home. I see, and I was telling all Cowboys fans, I said, look, if Dak would have came back and had that game-winning drive, hey, price would have gone up. I'm looking at Dak's stock watch basically every week, and right now his stock pretty much stayed the same last week. It didn't go up or go down. So we'll see what it goes this week. I'm pretty much doing that. I say, look, every time the stock goes up, that's another $1 million you got to dole out. But Kid, man, real quick, everybody can kind of talk about this, but specifically Kid, because this is his coach, his guy. What's your whole thoughts on that whole fourth down situation, man? They're down 3, and they decide to go for it.
I seen some Cowboy fans questioning that move, which is I find it odd and funny because that was one of the things they got on Jason Garrett about. He was too scared. He was playing too passive. In fact, I had no issues with them going for it on 4th-3. Now, you could look back at it and say, well, that's the reason why they lost, because they ended up losing by 3 points. But, I mean, look, you the Dallas Cowboys. You got 4 weapons you could throw it. You can either run the ball or throw it to. All you needed was 3 yards. all you needed was 3 yards. You got to go for it right there in that spot. You had to go for it in that spot. They didn't convert. It is what it is. But I had no issues with that call. And I ain't had no issues with them going for it or that play call. I feel like that was a good play call. I feel like that was a good choice to go for it on that down. And he was playing to win, not to lose. So I had no issues with that.
Now that's very un-McCarthy like. Would you say so?
And I said that was growth. That's growth from McCarthy, because McCarthy, I know he would have kicked the field goal. He definitely would have kicked the field goal right there. Like I said, you can look back at it and say that would have been the better thing to do. But I mean, I had no issues with them going for it.
Anybody had any issues with them going forward on that 4th down?
Not at all. If they would have converted, they would have been fine. But they did not get the 4th down the last time they played the Rams. So I don't know why they did it again. But whatever.
Yeah, the whole 4th down, I think hindsight's 2020. At the time, I said kick the field goal, but when they lined up to go for it, I was like, well, I was good either way. Pretty much. I was like, if you want to go for it, cool. If you want to play for the win, cool. And like you said, kid, the play call wasn't bad. It was just because they tried to run a pick play on that receiver on the crossing route. The safety saw it, and
good play by the defense. Good play by the defense.
Made a hell of a play on the ball. But I tell you one thing though, kid. I don't know if that was McCarthy. That might have been Jerry Jones who made a phone call down to the field. Said, "Hey, Mike."
Jones, the coach.
It said, "Hey, Mike."
Be aggressive, man. He trying to be aggressive.
Mike, that boy said, "Hey, right here, I paid them checks, so what I'm saying, we gonna go for it. I'm gonna let you know who run this. This my show.
Calling timeouts and everything. He crazy."
And he said, "This is Candyland. It's always gonna be Candyland."
That's what he said.
Moving on, man. This is trash. We got the Giants taking on the Bears. This is I want to skip this. Zilla, what's up with your boy Saquon, man? Is he going to win this game?
Is Allen Robinson playing?
I assume so. If he want to get his contract for this week,
he gonna be there. That's about it. He gonna be there.
Look, Zilla, this ain't the NBA where you can sit out and still get paid. Nah,
That's what I'm wondering.
He gonna keep playing. He gonna win that check.
The Bears should win this.
In Chicago, I got you. What's up with your boy Saquon? He had like negative yards yesterday, man. What's up?
He's terrible. What you expect?
I thought, kid. I didn't want to hear that. I remember when you said Saquon was this and he can
Panthers trash too. But you see McCarthy,
he said McCarthy.
Yeah, put fat ass McCarthy.
McCaffrey's still getting in there.
I was like Mike McCarthy.
They are not as bad as.
Yeah, they are, man. Stop.
No, they are not. The Giants still got the worst O-line probably in the NFL next to the Eagles.
Nah, it's definitely the Eagles.
Good. Boy, who you got this one, man? Come on, champ. We got this one. Good talk, boy. Be accountable.
Let me go ahead and get them Bears, man. They got to prove something.
Bears. Okay. Kid, man, are you going to disrespect the Packer code and pick Chicago?
Bro, sorry. I mean, look, I don't like the Bears. But it's times I picked them. This is going to be one of them times. I'm going to pick the Bears. The Bears, man.
Oh, man. They said that you're not a real Packer fan then. Don, who you got this one?
Giants' first win of the year.
Ooh.
Okay. Danny Dimes?
You seen him, didn't you?
Hey.
He was looking good at first.
that first quarter, hey.
That dot. I was like, ooh, okay, hold on. I seen the potential. They can win this game. They can win it.
Who got this one, Iconic?
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
You got the Bears? Okay. I'm gonna go with Chicago on this one too. Actually, I said Chicago. I meant to say New York. It's a lot of stuff going on in Chicago. I'm going to New York. Me and Danny Downs, Saquon. Moving on, we got Washington football team in Arizona taking on the Cardinals. Hey, DeAndre Hopkins. Hey, he kept saying the whole past week said I'm grateful. First game with them, 14 catches, which was a career high, 150 yards and a touchdown. Hey, Kyle over there looking good. So I'm going Arizona this one, man. It's in Arizona. Although Washington football team got the win last week and they looked pretty good against the Eagles, I just think Arizona's just it's time. Who you got this one, boy?
Oh, here come the great Cardinal. Coming back.
Sir, hey, sir.
He coming back. Look at him.
I know official Cowboy ain't talking. I know this ain't the official Cowboy talking. Sir. Anyway, Boyd, who you got in this one? Good talk, boy. Good talk. Kid, who you got in this one?
Give me the Cardinals. I go Arizona.
Arizona. What? Official Cardinal back at it. Don, who you got in this one?
This is tough. Give me Arizona. This ain't tough.
I was gonna say, nah, come on now. If Washington wins this game, then I'll actually believe him a little.
Yeah, I'll start changing my picks after this game.
Yeah, but, come on. Zillow, who you got this one?
Cards.
You got Cards, okay. I kind of, man, you going with the Cards, man? Clean sweep?
Clean sweep.
Yes, sir. We got the Cardinals. This next game, I'm pretty sure everybody's picking Kansas City. It's Kansas City in Los Angeles against the Chargers.
Give me the Chiefs.
You mean in Kansas City?
You're right. Because if they did have fans, it would be more Chiefs fans there.
It would definitely be more Chiefs fans.
Everybody got the Chiefs in this one?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got my homeboy. Okay. Moving on, man. You are the special guest this week, man. So we're gonna talk. I'm gonna swing it over to you first. Baltimore taking on Houston in Houston, man. Give us your thoughts on this game, man, and your team going into this week.
I think it's gonna be a good one. I think Houston's gonna do a lot better than they did last year. I mean, I don't even really know how they're gonna do better, especially if DeAndre Hopkins are going. But I guess they're gonna watch a lot more film this time around, and do better. But I do expect Baltimore to win this game. I know Ronnie Stanley is he had a little bit of an ankle injury, but I think he should be back for this game. I wouldn't rush it, but it is what it is. I feel like Baltimore is definitely gonna win this game, and I think Lamar and company are gonna play really well. I see Marcus Peters maybe getting an INT. Hollywood Brown is going to do well. It's going to be a really good game. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Baltimore just going to win.
There you go.
I'm be diplomatic and everything, but come on.
Nah, come on. Nah, Kyle. We ain't here for that diplomatic stuff, man. Always speak, talk your talk, man. That's what we're here for, man. Two quick stop points on this. One, Lamar's contract is coming up. How much do you think he should get? And then two, I have another question after you answer that.
Yo, honestly, I think he should get whatever Mahomes got. And that's just straight up and down. You talking about the kid that was projected to be a wide receiver. I don't know what analyst said that or a running back, but look at him now. I mean, he's definitely improved dramatically. I don't think anybody saw him being an MVP, when they were scouting him and looking at him. But he just continues to do well. I know the whole thing with you got to win a playoff game, which is true, but he is just a really, really
win a damn game.
He's a really good team, and he's the closest thing to I think we had to Mike Vick. I still watch replays of that spin move he did against Cincinnati. That was just I seen that live.
You should look at Kaepernick. It's about the same game.
Well, I don't know about that. But nah, Lamar deserves whatever. He deserves whatever Mahomes gets. He's way better than anybody ever could have predicted, and very honored and thankful he's part of the Ravens organization.
10-year contract?
I don't know. I mean, because you know what they say about running quarterbacks, they don't really last too long, I guess.
You mean running back?
I don't know about that. But I mean, Cam seems to be doing pretty well right now. So, So, I think, like I said, whatever Mahomes got, you got to give Lamar that, especially if he gets the chip this year. I don't see anybody denying that, especially if he wins the chip.
Well, he has to win a game first before you go chip there, buddy.
That's true.
I'm gonna go ahead and be realistic here. I'm gonna just say he's good. That whole great word. That's a little strong, man. That's a little strong. Because,
He got the MVP.
Yeah, he ain't deserve it though.
We ain't going there. We ain't going there.
Yeah, I'll go there. Well, what's the problem?
We ain't going there.
You gotta be trolling.
We ain't going there.
No way.
Hey, man, we ain't going there. We're gonna say that for another day. We're gonna keep moving on. But last question. I kind of before we go to Zilla. Who's better, Jair, Marlon Humphrey? Who you got?
Ooh, that is a good one. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real.
Keep it real.
I'm gonna go with what's the name's boy? Green Bay Packers boy.
There you go.
Jair.
Look, thank you.
Look, Marlo's my boy. Like I'm gonna get his jersey next, right?
Yes.
But the thing, the biggest thing is I have or criticism I have with Marlon, and I feel as though he holds a little bit too much.
He holds? Oh man.
Not saying he's not good, but I'm just saying, he holds a little bit too much, and sometimes, when it's like the deep ball, sometimes he can have slight issues of locating the ball. But other than that, Marlon Humphrey is a really great cornerback.
Good corner. Very good corner.
But I would have to give it the slight edge to
my God, iconic, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
They both top 5 corners in the league. Don't get me wrong.
Whoa.
Patriots. Patriots. This is a guess.
Yeah, that's what we have to stop.
So we will respect what he said.
And I'm going.
No.
Carry on, sir. Carry on.
Marlon is fine. That Jair.
You put Jair in there that get took by thinking, come on, stop it.
Don't be disrespectful.
I can't believe that I'm trolling. Y'all stop me from trolling.
Hold on real quick. Iconic. If those two are the top 5, then who's the other 3? I gotta know right now.
You ain't gotta tell
Okay.
me, bro.
All right, you got your boy number 1.
Gilmore, okay.
You got the ball from the Saints, Marshawn Lattimore. And
That's
then
4.
Okay, and then I would say number 5 would be. I'm missing somebody important.
I know you're missing somebody. Don't say it. Don't say no. No. Nobody say it. I want to see if you're gonna say it.
Okay.
I know you missing. You missing something right. That's
the whole argument.
Right.
Is Patrick Peterson too old at this point?
What?
No, Richard Sherman.
My heart.
What?
Bro, do not question.
Where's Tre'Davious White?
Where's White?
Oh, right.
Where's Jalen Ramsey?
As long as
Jalen Ramsey?
Right, I'm tripping. I forgot Jalen.
As long as Jair, that's all that matters. Black, hey, you good with me, bro?
Hey,
he did not put Jair.
I got something to say here.
You go ahead, boy.
You can't trust his words. He liked the Ravens. Hear his list.
Yo, I did put Isaiah over Marlon. I did do that now.
You put who over Lamar?
I put Kids Ball over Marlon because I feel like
Jair.
Jair's that dude, man. Don't be like I said. I'm definitely coming back to everything I just said. Trust me on that one.
Nah, so you got Gilmore. You got I don't know. Shoot, you got Gilmore, Jair, Marlon. Who else? You said Jalen. You forgot Jalen.
I did forget Jalen.
Tre'Davious.
Yeah, he didn't say Tree. He said Marshawn Lattimore. He said Marshawn Lattimore. It's like, yeah, man.
Nobody checking for them, bro. He had Jair in his 5. That's all that matters.
Nah. Because he forgot about 2-3 people. So Jair going down the list.
Well, he ain't.
Carry on. Anyway, Zilla, you got the Ravens in this one.
Yeah, this should be a blowout.
Everybody got the Ravens in this one.
Give me the Ravens.
Of course I do.
What game did I miss?
What question is that?
Yeah, you missed the Redskins. I'm sorry, Washington at Cardinals, and then Chiefs at Chargers. But I figured he's gonna say Chiefs.
Cardinals and Chiefs, of course. Go ahead.
Yeah, I figured. Oh man, this man, I'm gonna have to have a talk with Engraven and have your car revoked. I kind of
thank you. Have it revoked. What's wrong with this man?
I you know what? I kind of you was there when the Flacco era was declining, so I ain't gonna have it revoked. We just gonna put like, you know how you got like a little strike or whatever, like a little punch card. We're gonna put a strike on it.
Yo, I was there for the Kyle Bowler days.
Oh man, was Zilla there for Kyle Bowler?
Sir.
That's a good question.
Let's talk about it, kid. Was Zilla there for Kyle Bowler?
I don't know.
I don't know if he's there. Hey, I know Iconic was there with Anthony Wright though.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, see, Zilla don't even know nothing about that. See, that's Iconic. He a real one. Last one, we got Sunday Night Football. We got two more after this. We got Sunday Night Football. We got the Patriots taking on the Seahawks in Seattle. Woo! Sunday Night Football. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, kid. Over under how many times they show the Super Bowl 49 play?
I have no idea.
3.5 over under.
Who playing again?
Patriots versus Seahawks.
Oh my gosh! Oh,
how many times they gonna mention that Super Bowl over under 3.5?
It's because it's irrelevant now. It's not even the same teams. It's irrelevant now.
Bruh, they brought it up in the preview and everything already. They gonna talk about that at least like 5 times.
Bro, why is that Sunday Night Football?
What you mean why? What do you mean why?
I would have took the Ravens and Texans over.
Get the hate out your heart. Get the hate out your heart.
The Ravens Texans is a better matchup. I'm sorry.
Sound like hate.
That's
a better matchup.
Anyways,
I'm sorry, bro. That's a better matchup.
Anyways, this game in Seattle, we won't get. They said we're gonna travel there. We get there Friday night in Seattle.
Vikings coach should have been the night.
I hate to do this. The Patriot fan in me wants to say Patriots, but I think Seattle gonna get us this one. I think Seattle gonna get this one.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it's in Seattle. I hate to do it, but Seattle gonna get us in this one. I got Seahawks in this one. I hate to say it. Hate it.
You got Seahawks?
I got Seahawks. The non-biased in me says Seahawks.
How does say the Patriot? I know, man.
I know this is.
You picking against our Patriots? What are you doing?
Hey! Chill out with that O word.
What are you doing, man?
Chill out with that O word. It's an hour.
Patriots over the Seahawks. I'm not impressed.
Your team.
I am not impressed with them Seahawks. Sorry, I'm not impressed.
Yeah. You know, actually, I'm more confident. I'm picking Seahawks. I'm more confident in my pick. I'm more confident. Boy, who you got this one?
I got the Seahawks. Easy.
I wouldn't say easy. I mean, calm down with that one.
Still about to have Russ looking average like I've been telling y'all.
What's up with you?
Yeah, I forgot.
Average Russ.
I forgot.
Yo,
that boy complete one streak down the field.
And I'm a troll. But I'm a troll, right? I'm a troll, right?
Yeah, boy, he trolling. It's okay.
Y'all think I'm trolling.
Jesus.
Don, who you got this one?
I got Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks. Zilla, who you got?
I need to know who Kid got.
It's in New England. He said he got New England. I'm on Seahawks,
sir.
Oh my God.
My Patriots.
Oh no.
I'm not a coward like somebody is. I'm
Kid is a coward because he know what he doing. Kid, if the Patriots,
I know right now. I want to know. I want to know right now.
If the Patriots succeed, he gonna be like it's a dialogue. If they lose, I'm just gonna be miserable. He gonna make fun of me.
Nice right now in that system he in.
This man laughing while picking. This man is out of
troll, right? He's a troll, bro.
Sir, all I know is right now I am 1-0. I'm looking good.
Right I want to know too. What do you mean?
Hey, I want to know right now.
No, you're not. You 8-8.
No, Bill is 1-0 right now, sir.
Yeah, Bill want to know you 8-8.
I don't want to do it because I don't trust Kids jinx, but I'm picking the Pats.
Oh.
Who you got this one, Iconic?
Yo, I'm gonna go with the Patriots on this one, man. Yo, I think one of the worst things that probably happens, they let Cam go to New England. I feel like Bill saw that game with Lamar last year, and he was like, yo, I want that.
Yeah.
So I think Cam is going to have a great game, and I think Patriots going to do something in the playoffs. Not going to beat the Ravens, of course, in the postseason, but Patriots are going to do great things with Cam behind them. So I'm going with the Patriots.
Yeah, man. As I said on Twitter and in my post game thing, actually it was a report that came out, I think, either before the game or after the game. But they were saying that Bill, he kind of been wanting to do the RPO stuff for like the past few years or so. So I think they said like the whole Kaepernick era, he was trying to do RPOs, but he's at Brady, so obviously he ain't gonna do RPOs with that. So He was happy that he was able to get a mobile quarterback and actually do some of the things that he wanted. And like I said, it feels good to be on this side of things with the RPOs and the read options, because normally we getting killed with that. Because as I say every year, and Zilla think I'll be trolling, and I said we don't do good against quarterbacks that can run. They be torching our defense. So it felt good. It felt good. Cam, again, don't touch his chain. Yeah. How y'all feel about that real quick? How y'all feel about Cam getting upset about dude trying to snatch his chain? Dude trying to do
don't wear jewelry. Don't wear jewelry. How about that?
Dude, like I was telling boy earlier, hey, we grown men. You ain't about to come over here and snatch my chain. I feel like you trying to fight.
Hey, that's what Shannon said too.
Like, you want to box, bro? We can box. That's all you have to say is you want to fight me, bro.
That's what Shannon said too today on Undisputed. He said grab the chain. He said that's the ultimate. He said that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. The only thing that's worse than that is spitting on somebody. And like Cam said, that college spark almost came out of him. I say he had to get held back a little bit. But moving on to the next one, man. We got New Orleans in Las Vegas. They're going to debut their new stadium, man. No Michael Thomas in this one. Boy, who you got in this one, man?
I'm gonna go with Vegas.
Yeah, see, really, Las Vegas? Really?
I'm going with Vegas.
Really? Huh. Interesting. Kid, who you got in this one?
That's my risk.
They got fans?
It is Vegas. They are kind of crazy, man.
Let me check real quick.
I would assume so. It's Vegas, right?
I don't know though.
Let me check real quick.
They will. They'll have it.
Raiders, fans, and stands.
I mean, regardless, I'm going to go with the Saints, though. Regardless, I'm going to go with the Saints.
I don't know if they will.
I'm going to go with the Saints.
They won't have fans in the stands.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay. I'm going with the Saints, though.
Oh, damn.
It don't really matter.
I'll be pissed. They said they're not going to have them the whole year. I'll be pissed. Hey, they're going to change that. They're going to change that rule.
I think it'll change if stuff happens, but...
Yeah, they changed the rule. Ain't no way they're gonna have that big stadium when they're not playing it. Hell no. Who you got this one, Zilla?
Give me the Saints.
I'm going Saints. Okay. Dom, who you got?
The Raiders.
You going Raiders?
Exactly. I'm telling you, man.
You going Raiders?
Got a feeling.
Who you got in this one, man?
I got the Saints.
Got the Saints. That's really crazy how Boyd and Don going with the Raiders. Because I'm also going with the Raiders too. I actually picked them too. I said I was going to go with the Raiders. You know, let's see what the Saints offense look like without Michael Thomas. I don't know if they're the same. Let's hey kid, all I'm gonna say is this: the past 2 games for the Saints, the best quarterback been number 7.
Hey,
that's what I'm
telling folks that, man.
The best throw that the Saints made the past 2 games has been number 7. Let's talk about it.
Out on third downs, man.
Didn't I say that from the beginning, though?
You did.
I said Drew Brees he couldn't even last year being out half the year. They're gonna have to incorporate him more. Do the option with the Kamara.
But we are at the end of the show, man. It's week 1 again. We back. That means we're gonna give our players of the game, also known as the Clippers of the week, man. I'm gonna start off first, man. I'm gonna give my Clippers on offense. I'm gonna give it to my boy Cam, coming back from injury, man, looking good. Had 2 rushing touchdowns. Wasn't the best statistical stat line, and the best statistical stat line. But hey, man, look good, man. Brought new swagger. On defense, man, I could give it to Stephon Gilmore. I'm not gonna do 2 Patriots. I'm gonna go give it to Aaron Donald. The way that he destroyed that line. Look, my man went through 2 All-Pro linemen in one play and tossed him like a sack of potatoes, and tossed Zeke, an All-Pro running back, like they was nothing. I'm going Aaron Donald. That boy dominant, man. Best defensive lineman, best defensive player in the game, outside of Gilmore. But yeah, I'm going Aaron Donald and Cam for my Clippers. Kid, who you giving the Clippers to, man? Devontae or Aaron Rodgers? Which one? I know it's gonna be one of those.
Hey, man, look, this was a tough decision for me, man. But I'm gonna roll with my boy A-Rod. You know, my day one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna roll with Rodgers.
my day one.
My day one right there. You know. I'm
you mean Favre?
It's beautiful to see that Sunday. You know, I didn't see it coming. Just out of nowhere. You know, with no build up or nothing. Just Rodgers, boom, 400+ yards. 4 touchdowns, only 1 400+ yards, 3 something. Don't matter. It was a beautiful day. As for defense, I give it to Aaron Donald as well. I give it to Donald too.
Okay. I'm surprised you ain't give it to Jair.
I mean, I can't have 2 Packers. You know?
Nah, man, who you giving your Clippers to the week to, man?
I'm want to give co-Clippers for offense, but it would either be DeAndre Hopkins or Devontae Adams. For defense, it's definitely Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, boy, man. Boy, I know who you're going to give your offensive and player Clippers of the week to. So who's going to be your offense and defense?
I'm going to go ahead and give it to Big Ben to see top 5 back out there.
Huh?
That's okay. Hey, y'all ain't got to believe what I say. Just see it. Anyway, I'm going to give my defensive one to Bud Dupree because he did so much and was just so quiet, but it was so effective. So I'm going to give it to him. 2 steps in a row.
Zilla, who you got, man?
You got to give it to that QB tight end connection, Aaron Rodgers to Devontae Adams.
He said QB tight end?
Bro, stop. Hey, don't disrespect my dude. Don't call him a tight end. He gave you 2 touchdowns, though.
Are you saying he's another Julio?
He gave you 2 touchdowns.
Shouldn't have Devontae dropped another?
Yeah, he did drop one. Could have been 3.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That was a bad drop on Devontae. That was a bad drop.
Aaron Donald's the defense. That man mowing over the floor already.
Bruh. Zeke got thrown off the club, boy.
Bruh.
You got Jeff.
Zeke, Zach Martin, Tyron Smith, all of them. No white tees, big fella.
You got Jazzy Jeff, man.
Big facts. You're probably going to do the same thing next week. Iconic, man. Who you got, man? Who you giving your Clippers to, man?
All right, offensively, I'm going to go with Aaron Rodgers. I mean, he threw 4 touchdowns. You know, like I said, I'm still, in my feelings, couldn't get Aaron Jones no love, but it's all good. And defensively, I'm going to stay home. I'm going to give it to Patrick Queen, out of LSU.
Shout out Patrick Queen, man.
That's a good pick.
Yeah. 8 tackles, 1 sack, 1 forced fumble,
Ooh,
so.
Game, huh?
Yes, he did.
He was cooking. Yeah, he was cooking.
So, that's why I'm going to give it to my boy Patrick Queen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I bet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Patrick Queen out of LSU. Me and Dom tried to tell you, we told y'all, like, hey, we told you, hey, this boy different. Told y'all, man.
Don't matter.
Don't be a hater, boy. That's it. Boy, your team won.
Pat Pete fighting last week.
Hey, man, LSU, man. I told you, man.
Pat Pete showed up. I was like, hey, he actually playing.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, LSU, man. NFL SU. That's what they call it. NFL SU.
I was impressed.
Yeah, man. But that's it, man. That's all we got, man. Go ahead, kid. And it's out.
Oh, let me wrap this up. All right, man. I definitely, man, appreciate everybody coming through as always, especially my guy, Iconic Freeze, coming through. Make sure y'all check out everybody's channel. Matter of fact, we got a new debut channel starting off today. D-Boy, man, he got the Steelers channel going on. Definitely make sure to leave that link in the description below if you want to check out his stuff as well. And we'll catch y'all next week, same time. We out.